today is the day. The day has come. You've been upgraded to the standard contract. Talk to me about just the feelings, the emotions, and just making it to the 12 roster.
Yeah, I'm very excited, obviously. I feel very grateful for the opportunity. I've been very grateful for this whole experience. I think coming here has been great for my career, and not a whole lot changes, but it is.
Hello guys, welcome back to the TFD family. This is Alvo, and I'm excited to be here with you today. Cordy isn't able to host today's video because she's been dealing with a sore throat and can't speak properly at the moment. She's getting some much-needed rest, and hopefully she'll be back very soon. Until then, I'll be holding things down. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into today's video. Could this be the final push that eventually changes everything? Or is it simply another move that will keep fueling speculation around one of the biggest names in basketball? That's the question a lot of fans are asking after the latest move by the Los Angeles Sparks. Lynn Roberts and the Los Angeles Sparks have officially signed Kate Martin to a full standard contract after she previously joined the team on a developmental deal following her departure from the Golden State Valkyries. On the surface, it's simply a basketball move that rewards a player who earned her spot. But for many Caitlin Clark fans, it feels like something much bigger than that. Why? Because the connections continue to grow. Kate Martin isn't just another player, she's one of Caitlin Clark's closest friends. Cameron Brink also has a strong relationship with Caitlin Clark. Those relationships naturally lead fans to wonder whether the Los Angeles Sparks are quietly creating an environment that could become attractive if Caitlin Clark ever reaches free agency or decides to explore another chapter in her career. Now, does this signing automatically mean Caitlin Clark is headed to Los Angeles? Of course not. There's no evidence that a move is imminent, but it certainly gives fans something to talk about, especially when conversations linking Caitlin Clark to the Los Angeles Sparks have surfaced before. The announcement itself was simple. The Los Angeles Sparks confirmed that after being waived by the Golden State Valkyries and joining Los Angeles on a developmental contract, Kate Martin would remain with the team for the rest of the season on a full standard contract. It's a vote of confidence from Lynn Roberts and the organization, and it's another example of the Sparks investing in players they believe can contribute over the long term. Meanwhile, the spotlight continues to shine on the Indiana Fever. Many Caitlin Clark supporters believe the Indiana Fever have spent the past 2 off-seasons constructing a roster capable of succeeding regardless of whether Caitlin Clark is on the floor. Whether people agree with that assessment or not, it's a viewpoint that continues to generate debate whenever the team plays well without her. The next few months could become extremely important for the franchise. Kelsey Mitchell's contract is approaching its conclusion, while Caitlin Clark will become eligible for her contract extension. At some point, the Indiana Fever will have to make major roster decisions that shape the future of the organization. Another topic that refuses to disappear is the relationship between Stephanie White and Caitlin Clark from a basketball perspective. Many fans argue that Stephanie White prefers one style of play, while Caitlin Clark thrives in another. That doesn't necessarily mean there's personal conflict between them. In fact, it's entirely possible to respect someone while still having different coaching philosophies or different ideas about how the game should be played. Still, critics continue to point to the aftermath of the Alyssa Thomas incident as a moment when they wanted Stephanie White to more forcefully defend her superstar point guard. Some fans felt her initial comments were strong before later becoming more measured, while others believed she handled a difficult situation appropriately. Regardless of where people stand, that moment remains part of the ongoing discussions surrounding the Indiana Fever. Now, compare that with what fans saw from Lynn Roberts publicly supporting Kelsey Plum. Supporters of Caitlin Clark have noticed the contrast, and many have openly said they'd like to see that same level of public backing from Stephanie White. Then you look at the bigger picture. Cameron Brink is already in Los Angeles. Kate Martin is now officially part of the roster. Sophie Cunningham is expected to become a free agent after the season. Lexie is another name fans continue to mention whenever they imagine possible future roster combinations. Does any of this guarantee Caitlin Clark eventually wears a Los Angeles Sparks jersey? No, but it certainly keeps the speculation alive, and every move seems to add another layer to the conversation. As more roster decisions approach and contract situations develop, don't expect these rumors to disappear anytime soon. Now, let's take a look at what Lynn Roberts had to say about Kelsey Plum, because her comments have sparked an entirely new conversation among Caitlin Clark fans.
And forgive me, I actually meant to start with this. What's your reaction to Kelsey Plum not being named an all-star starter?
It's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not a. It's become a social media popularity contest, not about who the most impactful players are. She's by far, I mean, the best one-on-one player in the league. She's having an MVP season. I didn't even know that, but it's.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah,
she was not a part of the starting four backcourt.
Shocking, but yet not surprising. And I hope our league can get to the point where it's not just popularity in terms of social media, and it's actually about what these guys are doing on the court.
Well, I believe the vote is a mix between like the fan vote and then players and media, but it still just didn't work out in her favor. I mean, what else does a person have to do if they're averaging 24 points, 6 assists, a 5'8" guard shooting above 50% from the
40,
field?
90, yeah.
Like, what else can you do?
Other than be super active on social media, nothing. Like that seems to be what the parameters are. So, but KP's about winning. She's about being great, being excellent. She'll take it in stride.
What are you going to, if you haven't been able to talk to her about it yet, when you do, what are you going to say to her about it? Because, I mean, she's having a season that is worthy of being an all-star starter. Well, yeah. MVP, but an all-star starter sure. Just for the base level.
I haven't talked to her yet about it. I'll see how that conversation goes.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. This conversation has moved far beyond fan opinions. When you hear Lynn Roberts publicly backing Kelsey Plum the way she has, it sends a message not only to her own locker room, but to the rest of the league. That's the kind of support every franchise player wants from their head coach. Lynn Roberts didn't hesitate. She made it crystal clear that Kelsey Plum deserved to be a starter in the WNBA All-Star Game. Whether you agree or disagree with the voting, she wasn't afraid to stand behind her star. Kelsey Plum has earned that respect. She's been one of the league's top scorers all season, consistently producing at an elite level. Even with the Los Angeles Sparks battling injuries and inconsistency, Kelsey Plum has continued to prove why she's one of the most dangerous offensive players in the WNBA. There's a reason fans call her Plum Dog. She has been putting on a show all year long. The All-Star voting also created plenty of debate. Kelsey Plum finished as the 12th ranked guard, while Caitlin Clark landed 11th among the player vote. Those results immediately sparked conversation across social media, with many fans questioning how some of the league's biggest stars were evaluated. Add in the attention surrounding Paige Bueckers and the dramatic increase in her fan votes, and the discussion only became louder. Kelsey Plum has previously spoken about entering the league with unique challenges because of the attention she received early in her career. Today, many people believe Caitlin Clark is facing an even greater level of scrutiny and pressure as one of the most recognizable players in basketball. Whether you agree with that comparison or not, it's become a major topic throughout the season. That's also why many Caitlin Clark supporters continue to compare Lynn Roberts with Stephanie White. They point to the way Lynn Roberts publicly defends Kelsey Plum and wonder if Stephanie White should be equally vocal in supporting Caitlin Clark during controversial moments. It's a debate that isn't going away anytime soon. Then there's the bigger picture. The Indiana Fever have some enormous decisions ahead. Kelsey Mitchell's future remains a major storyline, while Caitlin Clark will soon become eligible for a contract extension. Those situations could shape the direction of the franchise for years to come. At the same time, speculation surrounding the Los Angeles Sparks refuses to disappear. With Cameron Brink already on the roster, Kate Martin now signed to a full standard contract, and Sophie Cunningham potentially reaching free agency, fans continue connecting the dots. Some even wonder whether Lexie could eventually become part of that picture as well. No one knows what the future holds for Caitlin Clark, but if she ever becomes available, many believe the Los Angeles Sparks are positioning themselves to be one of the most attractive destinations in the league. Until then, all eyes remain on Indiana and the decisions that could define the next chapter of Caitlin Clark's career. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.